First of all, what do you guys, I'm going to write success on the board, success. So what do you guys think is the recipe for success? You know, what are some elements? I'm just going to just kind of shout them out. Hard work. Okay, hard work.
Perseverance.
Communication.
Consistency. Communication?
Yeah.
Failure.
Hold on.
Jesus.
That's a good one.
That's a good
Jesus.
one.
That's a good one for success.
Failure. What else? Anybody
You
else?
said it. Consistency, you got that?
Yeah, I like consistency.
Yeah, it was Kyle. Kyle gets credit.
Focus.
I want to say mindset. Mindset. Focus. Okay.
Drive.
Any other more? Drive. Okay. Oops. I was going to put beliefs, but drive's good. I don't know why I was going to write beliefs. Anybody else?
I got some good ones. I'm just gonna hold them all.
You sure? Okay. All right. Now, what about some things that are like, I guess, flaws, like character flaws? Like
Ego.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great one.
Your ego is not your amigo.
Yeah.
What else? Character flaws. Smoking. Maybe. Bad diet.
Yeah, I was
just about to
say
diet. Yeah.
Lazy.
Yep.
Lazy. Diet. What else? What are some things that stop you from being successful? Why aren't you successful?
Distractions.
Distractions. Okay.
Shiny object syndrome.
Fear. I heard. Fear's a big one. Emotions. Come on, you can name feelings, thoughts, behaviors, values. What are some more flaws that are keeping people from becoming successful?
And ego's a good one.
Education.
Education's good. All right. I guess is enough. We could add a couple more as we kind of go on. So, so basically, I wrote a lot of this down because a lot of it. First of all, I'm nervous. Can't you tell? Just like George, you know. So it's weird. You speak in front of a room, but then you have to do a presentation, you know, and it's a little bit different. So what if I told you guys? I'm going to read a lot of this from the paper. It's going to, you know, it's going to still be effective. But what if I told you guys that you can program your brain? So this is what I wrote down. Again, the delivery is not going to be awesome, but you're going to get the message. So that's the whole point of this. So basically, guys, I'm here to tell you that you can program your brain. A lot of people are programmed. Their brains are essentially programmed to have you have these connections, these neural connections in your mind. And what's the Tony Robbins saying? Like, hold on, let me just Google that. I actually forgot to because I got on a few calls this morning, so I forgot to Google this one thing. Let me just Google it real quick. It's a Tony Robbins. It's a highway to.
So what did you say, Siri?
Yeah. Come on, George. You should know.
What's this say?
Is it Tony Robbins old?
And a dirt road
Damn.
to happiness. So I totally forgot. I'm totally unprepared. Okay, so here it is. So most people have. Oh shit! Now Twitter's loading. Just hold on a second, guys. Most people have a dirt road to happiness and a highway to pain. Condition yourself so you have a highway to pleasure. So what that means, what Tony is saying, is that you have neural pathways in your head. You have there's receptors and there's synapses, and basically these pathways are either really strong or really weak. And you could actually reprogram your mind so that your mind can think in a better way. You can think rationally. You can think with the frontal cortex of your mind, which is your logic, your reason, and you can actually eliminate a lot of emotions that tie us down. So a lot of the flaws, we have these neural pathways are really strong. They're highways. And the connections are super easy to go down. You're programmed. You're trained. Get angry in a fucking traffic. You get angry when things don't go your way. You get sad. You get depressed. A lot of people are really, really good at being depressed because they're fucking trained. Their brains are trained to be depressed. So it's really easy to be depressed. So when you're sad, when you have all these emotions are basically they're like, if you think about it in a computer, emotions are malware. Not to say they're all bad, But there, if you guys weren't tied down by emotions, if there was no emotions involved, you'd be a fucking machine. And what can a machine do? If I programmed a machine with all of these, and I said, all right, computer. No, computers don't need to fail. but failure is a big part of success.
Yeah.
So computer, all you have to do to make millions of dollars is study this, educate yourself, be consistent, focus, hard work, consistency. Basically, learn this, do this, and it's a program machine. It's just gonna fucking do it, 24/7. It's gonna fucking show up and do it until what? Until it gets a virus. So a virus would be a flaw. So you're lazy. So your computer's like, oh, I got a fucking virus. Computer can't correct itself unless you tell it how to. You're the same way. So unless you know and understand how to reprogram your brain, you'll just keep going down these easy connections. You'll keep using them because they're easy. So it's easy to fucking be lazy. You make that decision. It's easy to fucking eat sugar and drink alcohol because it's what we do. Drink away our pain. Fucking pain's still there. Problems are still there. If you want to fight through them, you could choose to sit on the couch. You could choose to work. So a little bit of this is a lot of this is awareness. Just being aware of your choices. So that's how you reprogram your brain is by being aware of the choices that you make and being aware that you have the ability to reprogram your brain. It's all neuroscience. So it's all in here. So everybody in this fucking planet has the same brain. How is your brain programmed? Are you programmed with lazy? Do you have a lot of fear? You know, what's you know the difference between me? So I'm gonna go back a couple years. 2010. I watched a video on how to wholesale. Why didn't I do it back then? In 2010. How come I didn't do my first wholesale deal until 2016?
One program deal.
There was a lot of different things. There was emotions tied to it. There was fear. There was it was just me. It was by myself. Like I didn't have I feared that I didn't really know what I was doing. So like all that time. So since I knew about wholesaling in 2010, it took me fucking 7 years to get one wholesale deal. What if I was a computer? What if I didn't have any emotions? What if I could disattach from these or you know, basically remove all these different fears or remove everything and just say, okay, here's how you do it. Okay, now I'm just gonna fucking do it. So if I can reprogram my brain to do those type of things. So if you were a machine, you would get there a lot quicker, obviously. You guys can reprogram your brains to become kind of like that. So it starts with being aware. So the awareness is gonna help you guys understand what's going on. So emotional intelligence is really being aware. It's analyzing and saying, okay, so this just happened and I felt this. And when you analyze your thoughts and you analyze your emotions and you analyze what's happening in your day and you reflect on a conversation, you're only strengthening these over here. You're training your brain. This is the logic side. This is the frontal cortex. And this is going to be able to basically remove all these things. If you're aware of your choices every day, if you're aware every single choice that you make, you're aware of it and you're saying, okay, I'm going to make a decision. Am I going to choose this or this? So every single thing that you do, if you're aware in your thought process, you're aware of what's going on, you become a stronger brain. That's called neuroplasticity. You can strengthen your brain. You can strengthen these receptors to become highways. So you can burn these fucking bridges. Burn them down. Create the highways. Everybody's got a dirt road to happiness and a highway to fucking whatever the fuck Tony said. Highway to pain.
Yeah.
So it's that simple. It's not easy, but it could be. Just like that. You want to quit smoking? Just fucking do it. Fuck your I gotta like put on a patch and all this bullshit. Like, dude, make the decision and just fucking do it. There's no need for all that other bullshit. It's choice awareness. Become aware of the choices that you're doing. Understand the way your body is feeling. Understand why you're feeling that way. Understand the thoughts that are going through your head. Understand that the cigarettes give you cancer. Understand that sugar makes you fucking tired. Understand and think, Why am I feeling scared? Why am I distracted? Analyze it. Get to the root of it. If you guys can think on that level of being more aware of everything that's going on in your lives every single day, you're going to fucking level up. You're going to become robots, machines. You're going to become a fucking army. Nothing can stop you. So you're the only person stopping yourself. It's your choices in your day and your choices in your life every single day. You choose depression. People are like, oh, I didn't choose depression. No, you're just really good at it. You're trained. There's a highway to depression for a lot of people. And they think that they have to take medication and everything like that. It's all in your head. So your brains are capable of so fucking much. It's really I mean, you can do pretty much whatever you want. I mean, there are limitations, but you can reprogram your brain. So everybody here is basically a computer with a lot of viruses or bugs. So until you tell that computer how to eliminate the viruses, eliminate the bugs, then they're just gonna be there. They're gonna sit there, and you're gonna really not get a lot done. You got a lot of baggage, right? So imagine you're running around a track, and you got all this baggage, tied to you. You're not gonna go anywhere because you don't know how to untie the baggage, leave it behind. So you can get rid of bugs and viruses by becoming aware. You gotta reprogram your impulses. And when you become aware of your neural activity and you're understanding the way that your brain works, it's a fucking, it's like an AI. Like you teach a computer AI, it's when an AI becomes aware of itself, right? So I'm just showing you guys how to become aware of what's happening in your brains, and you have the ability to reprogram yourself. How fucking powerful is that? I mean, does anybody get any value from that? Am I crazy? So, I might be, but this is all science. So, I'm not making this shit up. It's not bullshit. I'm not making any of this up. This is neuroscience. This is how your brains fucking work. So, believe that. What else we got? So when you focus on good things, you strengthen. When you're focused on all these good things, when you focus on success, you focus on hard work, you focus on making good decisions, you plan out your day. Just in the morning, if you're sitting there in the morning, you say I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to fucking do this, I'm going to pound the computer, be on Podio for this long. You're thinking about it ahead of time. You're actually working on strengthening. That's a workout for your brain. You're exercising those connections. You're strengthening those connections, and you're basically strengthening and becoming more aware. So once you're able to make better decisions, it's gonna help you out throughout the day. It becomes easier because your neurons and receptors become a little bit more stronger. So if you're aware of your bullshit excuses, you can make better choices, right? Bullshit excuses hold us back. All of a sudden it's fucking 12 o'clock. I'm not going to the gym. It's already 12 o'clock. I said I was going to go there 11:30. My whole day's shot. It's going to fuck everything up.
Whole day is shot.
I better just sit here on the couch. So be aware of your choices. But a lot of people do that. That's unfortunately how we do. You're sitting there the word fuck it. Fuck it. It's Sunday. I'm gonna have a cheeseburger, French fries, and a milkshake. Fuck it. I already had all that shit. Might as well drink some alcohol, and have some more sugar after that because I already fucking blew the load. It's too late now. No turning back. You know what I'm saying? So that's bullshit excuses. You can make better choices. You're so capable of doing that yourself, but you have to train your brain. You have to be aware. Awareness is key. I used to think perspective was the most important thing and the most important word on this planet. If you think about perspective, a perspective can change and solve a lot of problems, but awareness is even more important than perspective. So if you're aware of things happening in the world, I said the other day, choice awareness, I said there's a lot of people in the Western world, China and India and all that shit. Those motherfuckers work harder than anybody in this room, and they make fucking less than any of us do in a month, in a year. And they work harder. Why? Because they don't have a choice. Because if they don't fucking go in the rice fields and fucking harvest rice because they don't have machines and shit, their family starves. And they work harder than everybody here, so they don't have a choice. So you can think about your daily activities is that, you say, okay, gun to my head, all right, fuck it, I'm going to the gym. I don't have a choice. Eliminate the bad choices, if that helps you out. So they don't have a choice, so it's not like, they're like, oh, I'm going to be fucking lazy today. No 80-hour week for me. We already had 2 cups of rice, so we're good. I earned my fucking rice this week. What happens if there's a drought? Motherfuckers die over there. Third world country, bro. Oh, she's out. It's a bad choice. Your ego, social conditioning. Social conditioning is something that we're all, guilty of. Like, social conditioning is just like, why the fuck do we buy presents? And like, why does everybody go crazy? Oh my God, it's Thanksgiving. Everybody, let's go crazy. Like, just have people over. It's a normal fucking day of the week. It's social conditioning. Fucking Black Friday, like all the bullshit that comes along the holidays. Oh, it's time to be fucking lazy all day. I'm gonna sit on the couch because it's Thanksgiving and I'm gonna eat turkey and watch football and drink beer all fucking day because
That's what
you would never do that any other day. Laziest goddamn holiday. Like, why? Why do you, like, I get it's like, you be lazy, but it's a terrible choice.
It's an excuse.
You're social conditioned to fucking think that that's okay. Like, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Holidays, all that shit is bullshit. Everything is fucking bullshit. It's a social condition. We're all fucking conditioned to buy gifts on holidays, buy gifts on Christmas, spend money, buy a car, buy a fucking house, buy nice clothes. Why? You're the only one that fucking... You don't even give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what he wears. People might say, oh, look, Mike's wearing that fucking Nike thing in. Like, but then you walk away, and like, you don't fucking care. I could be driving a Mercedes Benz or a fucking shitter. Like, it doesn't matter. Nobody fucking cares about you. Nobody. So like, you're social conditioned to like buy fucking nice things and buy like nice clothes and buy nice cars and spend money and get into debt because you're social conditioned to do that. Reprogram your fucking brains. Become aware. What else? You're just going to keep running the same bullshit in your head. If you're not aware, you're disillusioned. What else? If you're aware, you're going to increase your potential. I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't have really too much else. Emotional attachments hold people back. I mean, it's just like the same I was talking about earlier. You're going to get held back by fear, by distractions, by, whatever it is. You're depressed. You're feeling fucking sorry for yourself. So the bugs in the system, the viruses, those are emotions. Not to say emotions are all bad. Emotions are fucking great. We can be human. We can experience emotions, but just being aware that emotions are the things that do hold us back. Being aware of that is going to help you guys out. Any questions from anybody? Was it life changing?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
It makes you more aware.
Good.
At certain times, like
You save more money.
You could.
Niece and nephew ain't getting as many presents this year. Facts.
Yeah, it's a fucking excuse. Like, I could just blame my boss. Like, he socially conditioned me to not.
Damn.
No, I mean,
Sorry.
we're all socially. I mean, we watch commercials and we watch TV and football. We watch fucking mindless programming on television, and so make the choice. Be aware of your choice. Like like you're sitting in front of a TV, like this is some mindless fucking bullshit. What am I doing? Like I'm not. I can be over here reading a book or like looking up things and researching different things and whatever the fuck doing work. It doesn't matter. But when you understand that you're basically just like you can reprogram your brain, and when you're aware of that, the world's gonna open up to you, and you're gonna become a different person. So all these fucking great people that we strive to be, like Bill Gates or Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, whatever. Those guys they're fucking really good at programming their brains, and they're aware. They have beaten the system. They're fucking really good because they have no baggage. They have none of this is tying them down because they've already defeated that. That's the only thing holding you down is these fucking highways that we've built to our flaws. So whatever it may be, let's burn those bridges. All right?